All right, this is gonna be a tour of my truck. I decided to flip the camera around this time, show you guys some stuff. All right, I have my curtains closed right now, but I'll take you around the truck and just show you kind of how I have things set up. Right, this is this is the Freightliner right here. All right, got my 8-ball spinner. I don't know if you can really see it, but this is where my phone case is. It's I got a suction cup to the quarter window right there. My phone just snaps right into that. Up front, right under where I can see, is my Rand McNally, my badass overpriced GPS. I fucking love that thing most of the time. So, and right to the right of it, I got my satellite radio right there. I'll listen to that constantly. I almost never turn it off, right? Plugs right into the radio here, this cheap piece of shit Freightliner radio, right? It's my mug. It's where I hang my headset. There's my badass little Cobra CB radio. It's not the coolest CB radio in the world. It's, you know, decent. It cost me about $80, $100 on Amazon, you know, but I really like it. So I've got my cigarettes and my lighter right there. So it's just kind of this little area. Now, looking up here, I got my sunglasses, my pen and a Sharpie. This is where I keep my load notebook. It's got all my load information on there, right? See all that? Good thing to have. You basically, I wouldn't do this job without one. So up here, I keep my wallet, got some Advil, some Rolaids, just two things. You know, if I got a headache going down the road, I don't have to stop and grab some antacid or some Advil. You know, I got my sunglasses hanging right here, and everything's right here where I can grab it. There's the fucking wonderful Qualcomm. And here's another little cool feature, something I put in that, because I do a lot of night driving, is I put in some little blue lights right there. So when I'm driving at night, I can see my dashboard and see my cigarettes and everything real well. And it keeps it from being too dark in here. You know, like, of course, I've got all the fucking lights on in here, but at night when you're driving, you know, this is all you see. You know, it kind of puts a nice blue glow in here. And something you may not have known before is that blue light actually helps keep you awake at night. It triggers something in your brain that keeps you awake for some reason. But it's just a cool little thing that I have. I got my headset charger here, and over here I've got this. This is a splitter, so I can plug all this shit in. Now up here, let me lift this curtain. Right, that little guy right there is my dash cam. See that light that's blinking? Yeah, that motherfucker records 24 hours a day. I never touch it, I never turn it off. Just in case something ever happens, it'll catch it, right? All right, well, let me get up and show you around a little bit. This is a little front area. Of course, I just cleaned it. This is how I like to keep it, you know, nice and clean. I just did the floors, even though they probably don't look all that clean, but I Lysoled the floors, right? Keep my steel-toed boots down there. If you're in flatbedding, I would suggest you have steel-toe boots. Some places, they really want those steel toes, right? But another thing on this radio is, I don't know how well you can see it, but I guess you can kind of see it a little bit. See that antenna right there? You can barely see it. Right, that is a Francis 5.5 foot 225 watt antenna, and I got it mounted down here. I don't know how well you can see it. I got it mounted on the fucking mirror because the antennas on this truck are a piece of shit. Crazy SWR on the stock antennas, if you know anything about CB antennas. So my radio, it's not an upgraded radio. It's just the basic 4 watts, but I get a really clear signal with this 5.5 foot antenna. It's extra tall, goes up real high. It's got a little bit of an angle on it to, you know, because it'll lean back in the wind, right? SWR is way low on this Francis, by the way. Super, super happy with the antenna. Antenna is only about $30, $35. Totally great buy, right? So, and also the mirror, that little mirror peg was $15 on Amazon. That doesn't come with the truck. I don't know if you, that little bump on top of my mirror, that is my satellite antenna. Stuck right to the top of the mirror. It gets a pretty good signal right there. And it's, you know, out of the way, it's easy to remove, and I just run the wire down here and tape it there and run it through the door, you know. And then I've got some of this copper lined antenna wire, the short 9-foot one, and it's good. I've got a real low SWR, real clear, clean signal. I'm super happy with it. But over here, got my pocket knife, my little detail brush, because it gets really, really dusty in a flatbed truck. A lot of dirt, a lot of dust in here. As you can see on my all my different safety glasses, my backup sunglasses, I can't drive without them. I don't know, you can't really see up here. I wonder if I let's see here. Well, I don't have a flashlight on me, but up here I've got some bag clips, and I've got my my hand sanitizer. Right here, I don't know, you can't really see that either, but I've got my hard hat, and I got these blue shop towels. You can get a 6-pack of these at Home Depot for $11, and it will last a long time. Anything I need to clean in the truck, I clean with these bad boys. The floor, I clean my mirrors, my windows, my lights.